Hello everybody, this is John Hardy with you, bringing to you the business tip of the day. Commitment. It really is an interesting word and how we use it. So I'm going to ask you as business owners, how committed are you to become the leading business owner in your local region, in your space of expertise, in your university, your state, wherever you might be located, to be the outstanding business and business owner. And it takes commitment. I remember talking to a young lady who is a musician. And I said to her, do you know what it takes to actually become a master musician? And of course, it was a fairly loaded question, and I'm going to ask you a very similar one in a minute. And she said to me, no, I don't. I said, it's not very hard, but it needs you to do one thing. And she said, what's that? I said, what you need to do is practice and put in 10,000 hours. Oh, she said. I said, how do we do that? So we looked at what does it mean to do something like that in a year or 2 years or 3 years. And so what you do is you break it down into bite-sized chunks. And if I did 3 hours per day, or even 3 hours per week, let's say, and there's 52 weeks in a year, that's 150 hours. But if I averaged a couple of hours a day, that's 700 hours. So 10,000 hours, 10 years, you have a master skill. And that's the kind of objective, is you want to do 1,000 hours of skill development annually over a 10-year period and watch what change takes place. And it really is fascinating. I have been working at being a coach now for over 16 years. And the skills that you get when you put the hours in are amazing, and the resource that's inside of you. So when I first started doing this 12, 18 months ago, I was asked to do a story, tell a business conversation. And I was doing them just for 10, 15 minutes. A little while later, I was asked, John, do 3 recordings in a day. I said, yeah, okay. I started doing that. Then I was asked to add a business tip, and then 2 business tips, and then answer questions. And it's amazing the resource that every week, because I have trained and been upskilled, the amount of ability and resources that I actually have. And I haven't overly repeated myself too much over that 12, 18 month period as far as topics are concerned. And I'm loving it. And so I've got great confidence in my skill. So my question is to you and to me, how committed are we to being a skilled practitioner within the world in which we operate as business owners, business leaders, business innovators, business entrepreneurs, to bring the difference into the world in which we live, because we have that potential to make major cultural change in the dynamic of the world in which we live, not just in business, but I mean in the world in which we live. We can actually influence culture and bring change when we sit in that position. And I've only done a little bit in the locality where I live, but because I am confident about what I do, because I'm knowledgeable about business, people are looking and sitting up and taking notice and want to draw you into their world, because they haven't put the time in, they haven't put the effort in, they haven't been committed to developing themselves, developing their business, developing their staff, developing their systems, developing their intellect and capability, developing their wisdom, knowledge and understanding. And they haven't done that. And when we step into the room, we create a presence whereby people notice that we know our stuff and we can deliver competently and confidently, and people are looking for us to be in their room. And I know when we do that as business owners, business leaders, when we are committed to really put in and develop ourselves and go to that extra conference, take on that seminar, listen to that webinar, read that book, do that podcast, develop ourselves. And like you do, many thousands of people listen to these podcasts, and I love it because I know I'm helping business people all over the world. I love it because I want to bring that transformation into your world. So let me ask you to ask yourself the question, what am I doing today to develop, because I'm committed to developing myself to be the outstanding business leader, business owner, business operator, business entrepreneur that you can be, by simply taking up the responsibility that is yours and bringing cultural change into the world in which you live. It's a delight to be able to share with you business tip of the day. Are you committed? Thank you so much.